Hello everybody, it's Marcel. I'm back with another video for you today. And today I want to share 3 tips for music producers. And I also have a bonus tip at the end of the video. So stick with me and you will not be disappointed. I promise you. So here is tip number 1. Tip number 1 is name your tracks and your regions. And you want to ensure that what your track name is, it matches your regions or your clips or whatever your DAW calls it. You want to make sure they match. And why is this important? Because in my experience as a producer, if you do not take the time to organize your session and bring some type of order to it, it can cause headaches down the line. So what I recommend is either you do this as you're producing or at the end of a beat making session. You want to just take a little time and go ahead and organize and rename your tracks. So what I recently did was, because I'm working on a new track here, and I just renamed my drums region to match the track name, because before I started recording, this said empty kit. And I didn't want to do that because, again, as I'm producing, it'll help me in my arrangements when I know what things are. So that way I can arrange quicker and I can save myself a lot of unnecessary stress. All right, so tip number 2, file management. So here's a good question for you. Where do you keep your files? Do you keep them on your internal drive or your computer? Do you keep them on an external drive? And here's another question. Do you know how to quickly locate your songs? So for example, on my external hard drive, I have a setup like this. I'm going to drag over this. So what I have here is, because I record as well, so I have recording sessions, everything named. And then I have subsequent folders that I can go to. I have a subsequent folder. So I have a organizational setup that I have where I know I can go and get this beat. I know where it is. I know where to find it. Because you want to know that in case, what if somebody was interested in your beat? You did a session and you said you decided to post it, and then somebody's interested and you don't know where the session is. You spend all this time trying to locate the session, and it could cost you an opportunity. So organizational is key. You want to know where your your sessions are. Also, along naming conventions, you want to name your beat session appropriately. And this, I kind of did this on the fly, as you see here. But I do have a naming recommendation for your sessions. So you want to put your producer name or the name, whatever you want to use. And then you want to use the name of the track, whatever you want to name it. And then you want to put the BPM. Put the BPM next to it. All right, so tip number 3. Tip number 3 is color coding. Color coding. So for me, I enjoy coloring my drums orange. Even when I'm mixing, I always color code my drums orange. And for me, depending on the type of sound it is, that dictates the color. Like for me, an example would be, I have two guitars here. I have two guitars, and to me, they're green. To me, they are green. In this case, I can leave them this color green, or I can use another green. Just pick a color and do it that way. So we can go with this one. And let's go through some other. Actually, this one, I would go back to orange here. And let's see, I think this is more of a keypad. This was more of like a bluey type of color for me. So I would probably do this type of color. And we can do this one real quick. This is more of a piano. This piano, I would actually want to do a blue as well. I would want a darker blue. To me, when I think about pianos, the color blue comes to mind. To all the producers, certain sounds can give off a certain color. So this is just a very quick way I would, actually there's one more sound. Let's do this one. So for this type of sound, it's like a synth sound. I don't have a particular color default for this one, but for this one, just for the sake of the example, I'll probably put this one like purple, like a synthesizer. So that's what I would do. And I would keep this color coding throughout the production, because you can quickly glance at a color and know, oh, this is a guitar. Oh, these are drums. Oh, this is this and this is that. It helps you to produce a lot quicker when you spend a little bit of time applying a color coding system. And if you don't have one, I want to encourage you to get one. Just experiment things that just pick colors for certain things. For you may have your drums at one color. You may have your bass one color. You may have your guitars one color. You may have your strings one color. You may have a sample one color. So you can quickly glance and know what things are, and it helps you in your workflow while you are producing. All right, so here is the bonus. Here's the bonus tip, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You've made it. So here's the bonus tip, and this one is for free. This has helped me so much. I learned this, I want to say like 10 years ago. Okay, so here's the tip. The tip is to create a beat making template. And what that is, you want to create a set list of tracks that has your favorite plugins and effects on them already for you to go. This will save you a bunch of time of when you feel inspired to create something. So you want to create a new session. Let's get this color out of the way. You want to create a new session, and you want to load one of your favorite plugins. And for the sake of example, I'll go and load the Drum Machine Designer. I use this often. So I want to have this loaded up, ready for me to go. All right, so now let's move on to another one. You can go and duplicate that. We're going to change. And so let's just find another plugin. Let's just do a bass. There actually is a bass that I love that Logic has. For the sake of time, I'm going to, let's just pick this one. Okay, so now I have my drum drum sound ready to go. I'm going to name these drums. I have a bass. Ready to go. And now let's do another track. Let's do one more quickly. Let's do one more. Which one? What plugin do I use a lot? I'm just gonna pick one. Let's go with this one. We can get it to load. That's Alchemy. Let's make sure. All right, there we go. I didn't click on the plugin. I thought I did. So I have this plugin, and this plugin is ready to go. Rename this as like so. So this is more of a template, and then what you want to do is you want to save as a template. You don't necessarily need to save it using save as template. You can just save, know where you want to put it. So for this, I'll go ahead and actually I'll just save it to my desktop and rename it, because the important part is here. You can name it like beat making template, or you can use like song writing template. You save it and you know where to find it. And then as you're creating, you want to do a save as. You want to do a save as, and that's when you employ the naming convention that you chose to go with and we talked about earlier on in the video. So that is it for you guys today. I hope you guys learned something. Hopefully, if you haven't been employing these type of things, that you can employ them now. Go ahead and pull up a beat and go ahead and spend some time organizing your session and putting the files in one place, like we talked about, and also just being organized as a producer. You want to be organized and professional. It helps you stand out as a producer. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, go ahead, like. If you want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. And I have other ways that you can connect with me via social media. All of the links are in the description. And please comment. Tell me your thoughts about the video. If you liked it, you hate it. If there's something that you want me to talk about more. And we'll continue to grow and learn together as music producers as we just get better at our craft. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. God bless and take care.